Hi guys, welcome to the Hefni Guitar channel for another weekly lesson. This week, we are going to talk about another technique studies for scales, how specifically to change our scales when between the major scale and the harmonic minor scale that we learned last week. So I received a few questions on my Facebook asking about how to better learn the harmonic minor scale based on the video that I put up last week. I think the questioner didn't realize that the important part here is not to learn the scales separately, but to learn them together. Meaning, once you've already mastered the major scale, right, all you have to do is change one note. But it doesn't mean that when I want to play harmonic minor, then I'm only playing harmonic minor throughout. No, what you should do is change between the major and the harmonic minor as and when. So this week's video, we will be talking about the 5 patterns that you can change from the major scale to the harmonic minor, and you should be doing that, okay? So let us begin. So the first example that we are taking from the previous video, we are going to change from the major scale to the harmonic minor. Okay, so we don't just want to learn the harmonic minor by itself. I've given you in the previous video, the patterns of the harmonic minor is derived from the major scale, but I think many of us forget that the objective is to change. Okay, so this is the first exercise. We begin with our minor scale, A minor. Don't just stop there and make the change to harmonic minor. Play it together in one pass. Okay, so I'm gonna go one round with the minor scale and then go another round with the harmonic minor, then interchange that. We get used to the changes. So here we go. Once you get good at that, you might want to change it after half a pass. That means ascend with the natural minor and descend with the harmonic minor, and vice versa. So go something like this. Oops, just that last note over there. Okay, so the idea here is to be comfortable with just changing one note. Okay, so when you're soloing, for instance, nothing else changes except for that one particular note. Okay, and I'll give you an example at the end how we can use something like this. So this is how we use the harmonic minor in this context by the scalar interchange method. So this is the circle of fifths progression, which is the major and the minor 2-5-1, similar to group A voicings from the Jazz Chords Workshop, except in bar 8, we are not going to change to A7. We're going to stick to A minor 7. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over the second half of the progression, over the minor 2-5-1, the 5-7 with a flat 9, it's over this chord that we will be playing the harmonic minor, and we are only changing one note. Okay, so here we go. So obviously the next pattern would be your major scale pattern 1 and change according to the corresponding harmonic minor pattern. So it goes like this. Okay, so again, right now it sounds just like an exercise, but the purpose is for you to get comfortable with the changes so that once we start creating our own licks with it, it'll be so much more easier. The next pattern, pattern 2 on the 10th fret, okay, the Dorian, D Dorian. And this one is kind of interesting, okay. So pattern 3 of the major scale, the Phrygian shape on the 12th fret. Here we go. And pattern 4 of the major scale, interchanging with your harmonic minor. Although you may not see it now, but this is a good exercise for you to develop your, I guess, interchangeability of your scales. Okay, this is something that most of the time guitarists will not be changing scales too often. You'll be sticking to just one key, but I'm teaching this at this stage so that it prepares you for the further study when we are going to go into chord tone soloing. So that's it for this week's lesson, guys. I am also on Patreon for the more serious guitar students. If you like what I do and you want to support me, you can sign up as a patron and gain access to some patron-only content. Thank you so much for your support, and I will be seeing you in the next one.